and staff English. If you've been homeschooling for a while or have read any of the books like A Well-Trained Mind, you've heard about the awesomeness of Rod and Staff English. It is like supposed to be the best. It's Amish written. So I own these books. I own these books out of principle. It's supposed to be the best. I have the hardest time using them, or using them for an extent of time. If you're not familiar with Rod and Staff English, it is written for, it is an Amish-based curriculum. It has substantial, I know I'm not editing this, so you're stuck while I think about it. Grammar, technical grammar, it's right straight to it, nothing fussy. It is plain as plain can be, and amazing writing. In fact, I'll give you an example of what it looks like here. Beautiful sunny day. You know, your lesson doesn't necessarily start at the top. It will start here. You know, you'll get your lesson. Oops, dropped my pencil. And these arrows signify that now you have questions to do. Nice. Wonderful, right? I mean, straight to the point. Now, here's the thing. They begin in 2nd grade and they go to 10th grade, and that's all they have. A lot of the reason that's all they have, now I have an airplane. I have the water pump and an airplane. Real life, folks. Just so Trish, a real life opportunity here. I think it's raining. It's starting to rain. So they go from 2nd grade to 10th grade being, and then it's a textbook. These are so inexpensive. I'm talking like 30 bucks and you get the entire set for a year, and all you got to do is maybe replace $5 worksheets. Maybe. I don't even think that. You're good. You have them forever, which makes them great, especially if you are a large family like me. I want to use these. Okay, so first off, if you do use these and you're trying to use them at your grade level and you're struggling, you are not alone. All right, be prepared if you decide to use these that they're always going to be a year advanced. If your kid's not and you're grammatically genius, awesome for you. Not me, not my kids. This a lot of times is some of my first learning. Because they get so much done, and typically the Amish test out at 10th grade, 9th grade, 8th grade maybe, they pack a lot of punch in 1 year. So this book only has 120 lessons, which is like another big win, like love. But yet I can never really use this. And I'll tell you why. But it only has 120 lessons. Great curriculum. Use it over and over again. Great curriculum. Just straight to the point. Great curriculum. Here's why. My ADHD brain gets so bored. Before I realized it was ADHD, you know, I was just like, I just can't bring myself to use this. It is raining. It's gonna rain. Gotta be quick. And my kids did the same thing. So I've been going back and forth like, what can I do to change this? And so I got an idea. I'm doing it this year. I'm getting it set up to see if we can do it for next year. But this is my plan. I need something that makes it a little bit more visually stimulating for me. And so my thought is adding color. Like the Christian Learning to Read is got this really faint pastel colors, and so I thought, what about doing the same thing? Now I'm not coloring the entire lesson. I'm actually coloring the instruction, but never the examples. So here's the instruction and here's the examples for that instruction. Again, instruction, examples, instructions, and examples. So as I started doing this, I thought I grabbed 2 of the same colored pencils, only to realize I did not. So I actually have 3 colored pencils. I have green, which is to signify the directions for the questions or for the assignment. And then I have like a lavender and a purple. Let me show you better what that means before the rain comes down and ruins my stuff. What I'm doing for you to tell you about this. Okay, here it is. So here it is. See the 2 different colors? The pink versus the purple? And see how I got the example? Let's go inside. Let's go inside. This is supposed to be a 2-minute video. I do want to put out there that this video is brought to you by Challice over at Sodbuster, because we were having this amazing conversation about rod and staff, and how awesome it is, and how she uses it, and how we have the typical, no, cat, no. And how we both have the typical thing. Also, wearing today, my I Love Homeschooling t-shirt by Homeschool Panda. This is not a sponsored video, but I love them dearly. So definitely go check out their thing. It's an app you use to organize all your homeschooling. It's free to use. It's really awesome. You can track your budgets. I'm going to get there eventually. I haven't gotten there yet. Okay. I got 2 colored pencils. So here we go. Sorry for the lighting. So then what I'm doing is I'm actually just shading in. It's just enough for your eyes to kind of stimulate out and differentiate, but not distracting. And so then I'm doing it between the paragraphs. But now look, I don't color in all of this because I want my eyes to be drawn to that. And so far I've done it for about 19 lessons. That's the dog playing with a bone. I'm so sorry. Such is my life. And I've been kind of coloring through it and just see here again. But see, I don't color the examples. And then, you know, and I'm only coloring like the instruction to the assignment, not the assignment. I know the cough. I know it's there. It's there. I've thought about coming through and taking and putting a bold line around some of this, but I feel like that would be overkill. And I'm not exactly sure if this is going to work, but I feel like it could seriously help the ADHD in me and my kids. So I think my biggest factor on whether this would work is the fact that if I can do it. If I can do it. If I could make this work, it would be a huge burden off my shoulders. It would be a financially wonderful opportunity for my family with 6 kids. This is an inexpensive curriculum. It is thorough and is probably definitely in this book right here alone is more grammar than I learned in 12 years of public school. Just saying. I'm just saying that's the school I came from. So here's what I'm going to do. At the end of the year, I'll let you know how it went. If not before, after. If you don't hear anything else about this, it didn't work out and I didn't think to make a video. So, you know, come spring, if you want to know where I'm at on this, you better ask. That's just how it is. Because out of sight, out of mind with mama. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely finish coloring in. See, like here, this is the only part that needed it. I am to lesson 19. I haven't finished lesson 19. I'm going to go through and I'm going to color it. Number 1. Finish coloring the book. And if I will probably never sell these because they're so inexpensive. They're such good quality. I will always leave these on my shelf. I have 5th and I have 3rd. I am then going to take this 5th grade book and I'm going to work through it on my own. If I can get through this book, teaching it to myself, it will create this sense of investment mentally and emotionally that I'm then connected. And then I would see through it that my kids learn through this book. I don't know, call it nostalgia, but if I can learn through the book, then I will teach that book through them. Which I have never done this, which is probably a smart thing to do since I've already told you that this is more grammar than I learned in 12 years. The next thing I need to do is if I really want this to work, remember how I did the Spanish playlist to go with the complete book of Spanish? I should do the same for this. And if I can't find a video that teaches what I need to teach, I guess I should make one. But seriously, it's YouTube. There's only like bazillions and zillions of videos. Everybody's got a video for a song on predicates and prepositions and subjects, and I'm sure there's somebody out there that's put, really, dog? Did you see the one the other day where she's like up in the tree? Okay, anyways, so somebody's got to have made a song playlist. I mean, so I'm just gonna make a playlist that goes with it. Now, will it be at the degree and elevation that this covers? Maybe not. But would it be a 2-3 minute video that will get my kid like, oh yeah, we're learning prepositions today. Oh yeah, now we're in prepositions. So that's what I think I'm going to do. That's my goal. That's what I'm putting through there. I hope this helps, Challice. And if you haven't, you need, I got the link below, to Challice at Sodbuster, her YouTube channel. Go subscribe. Actually, I'm going to put something like over here next to my face, which will be hopefully her face. But anyways, what do you think? Think it'll work? All right, folks. Talk to you later.